Welcome, welcome, welcome to Early Access Conan Exiles, brought to you by Gamers of Conan. We are a private mixed PvE and PvP server, and this is a video just to spotlight our newly completed Community Town Hall. What is Early Access? You need to understand and be willing to accept the game performance struggles as we venture through bugs, updates, exploits, and patches in the pursuit of new content and world domination. Our server Community Town Hall is located just east of the Southern Aqueduct, up against the northern tip border of the Five Waterfalls, and just a little bit west of the ever popular pirate ship. Another way to locate us is if you look just northeast of the ruins of Al Mariah. You can find us nestled on a majestic hilltop location. We have two tiered elevators that bring you up to the Southern Barbican, or Gatehouse, which provides access to the corresponding Northern Gatehouse. This gate supports one of three main tower overlooks that provide panoramic scenic views, in addition to signal beacons that can be lit in the event of barbarian incursions. Whether you are new or experienced with Conan Exiles, or maybe tired of the beatdown you suffer through on a full-time PvP server, well, your journey is over, but the adventure is about to begin. Come join us on our stable PvE weekday PvP weekend server with active admins and 2x XP. One of the ideas we wanted to incorporate into our community center is a new content test area. Because of the updates and content additions that they are adding to the game, we wanted to have an area where people in the server could come and test out the functionality of the different mechanics that are being introduced into the game. The most recent one being climbing, of course. When I was thinking about the idea of building a community town center, I didn't have any plans written up or drawn up. I didn't go on single player and pre-build the structure at all. I wanted to use more of a free form, which is to say I started from one end and simply continued to build and let the structure evolve. I wanted to include different textures, different depths, different angles. I didn't want just a boxed cookie cutter type of structure that we would call our townhome. I wanted it to have a lot of character, a lot of different angles, some color variations. So I tried to incorporate as many elements as I could get from other structures that were built and were highlighted on YouTube or on Steam, and also the input from other members on the server as well, in order to incorporate some of the unique elements that you'll see on some of the structures. You know, combining T2 and T3 gives you a slight variation in the color, so that was a nice element to add since we can't actually change the color of structures, and it really helped add a lot of depth to the structures that were incorporated, especially the towers. and the column doorways, or the pillar doorways that were created. So as we enter into the main town hall structure, you'll notice there's no doors, no gates of any kind, in order to provide access to all members on the server. We wanted to make sure we didn't run into any issues. We have a clan wall where we have all of our clan names and clan members for each identified clan on the server. We also have an active PvP wall, so if you're going to sign up for PvP weekend, which runs 12 to 8 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, you would simply put your clan name on that board, and that would mean that you would be open to raiding, being raided as well as raiding during that time frame. What town hall would not be complete without having his and her bathrooms, of course. They look a little bit like an outhouse, but you know, back in the Barbarian Age, it sure does beat the local bush or tree that you have outside. So we try to accommodate everyone's needs. And then we also have a section within the town hall that lists our community server rules. So just the basic rules that we want to abide by. Number one rule on our server is have fun. Understand that everyone has their own game style, their own play style, and we're not trying to limit that. We're not trying to reduce that in any way. We want everyone to enjoy the environment and the content in the game. So we provide the means, and we try not to restrict anything along those lines so that everyone can come in and choose how they wish to proceed and spend their time in game. This is the main dining hall, so this would be the meeting area where all the different clans or individual members can come and meet. If there's an event that we have planned, if we want to go out and have to deal with a server issue, or when the purge begins, you know, is the purge beginning to gain ground in the map area, and do we have to come together as a community in order to fight off the purge and the hordes that are starting to build strength. This is our outdoor pub, so always have the libations and entertainment. We want everyone to be have an enjoyable place to come and hang out and you know, purchase a couple pints of ale. We also have a photo op for those print screen opportunities, and you can come here and be king for a day and go on down there and take your own little screenshot and post that on your Steam page if you choose to. As we venture further into the town hall past the main hall, we also have the main northern gateway, and this is the area that's going to lead us up into the New Highlands map when it opens up. Now, we do understand that we're not quite sure how the developers are going to incorporate the transition between the southern map that we're currently in and the northern map, as far as, you know, ways around the cliff sides and stuff that are currently in place. But if they don't make much in the way of changes other than minor entry points, we wanted to be able to extend our own access point from our town hall so that everyone can get up and into the northern area without too much of an issue, and be able to start from a place or a location that is somewhat safe and stable from other elements. Now, if you're interested in joining our server, you'll find us under PvP Relaxed, Gamers of Conan, 2-time XP. You'll need 2 mods that we currently run on our server. One is going to be Upgrade Level 100, which simply allows a single player, if they choose to play solo, to gain all the recipes in game rather than having to use a Lotus Potion to keep changing back and forth. And we also use a stackable mod that was actually created by one of our players on our server, Rav. And we use this in order to increase the stackable size per slot for items within our inventory. You'll need both of those set up in order to join the server for it to connect correctly. Also keep in mind, I will be posting a link that will connect you to the actual mods, so you'll be able to identify those easily to add them to your workshop in Steam. We have several programs that we utilize within our server, which is we use Discord, we have a Steam community page. You can contact me via Twitter or during one of my streams. My stream name is Wicked Oz. I'm sure some of you have probably seen me stream Conan for the last couple months. So if you want to come by, join the chat. We'll get you the information you need to come on by and be a part of our community. Our server is dedicated to the game. We're here to enjoy the content, the experience, and to help one another out within the game in order to get the most out of the different elements that are provided to us. We will not tolerate individuals that come in and are disruptive and their only focus is to create issues with other players. Because we are active admins, we will pursue and investigate issues, and we will get rid of individuals whose sole purpose is to create problems and take away from the experience of individual players. That's not the type of environment that we're trying to create. If you're coming in to have a good time, have fun, help one another out, this is the place that you can actually find that type of environment. So we hope you come and join us. Check us out. Find someplace stable. Stable does not mean that we will not do wipes. If it's required by Funcom because of an update or patch or corrupted items within our server, we may be forced to do a wipe, but we will do everything possible in avoiding that whenever we can, because we want to ensure that your structures, the things you build, the levels that you've already been able to gain are going to be there when you come back into the game after you've been gone for a week. So come on out, join us, reach out to us, Twitter, Steam, or stream, and we hope to see you soon, or hear from you soon, and maybe even see you online. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. A special shout out before I leave to Wout for stepping up. When the server was going to be shut down, he stepped up, took over the financial burden of the server because he just wants to create a safe environment for people to come and enjoy Conan Exiles. So come by and take advantage of it. And for Rav, for all she does on the back end, for creating our community page as well as creating the stacking mod that we use. We appreciate everything you guys do. Thanks for making it possible.